Top of the morning, fellas. This is Tyree going on a morning walk, and it's been a long time since I've done it, mainly because of where I live. The weather sucks, so you know, it's a decent time. So this is, I don't know if you could tell that fast, but Rochester, New York. Anyway, the point of this video is just so that I can add a little bit more topics or add a little bit more content to certain topics within the group. This particular video is about dealing with a narcissist, and I guess my take on a narcissist is you got to consider what drives them. Okay? I know you guys have probably heard this, but I wanted to go in on it a little bit more. What drives a narcissist is pretty much your misery. That's what drives them. Whether they want to or not, they want your misery. And if you take it, and if you give it, they feed off of it, right? And they want more. They always want more. So yeah, you know, some of you guys ask, well, what do you do? How do you deal with them? There's a multitude of ways to deal with them, but it all depends on what your goal is. If you are in a relationship with one, if you guys are thoroughly believing that you're with a narcissistic partner, or you're trying to win over, or you're standing in your marriage with a narcissistic spouse, then you have to control your emotions and decide to tell them or show them that they don't rule you anymore. It's the only way to do it. Let me get out the way for this car come and knock me off this off this video. You gotta be willing to control your feelings of hurt, pain, and loss to the point where you don't show them. Okay? And I mean clear-cut face. And you do not need to be in front of them to do it. You could do it by yourself. You could be walking and just decide, I'm not taking this crap anymore. And then mean it. Now understand that when your narcissistic spouse gets the message, they're not going to want to save the marriage. Okay? If that is what they are, they're not going to want to save the marriage. So you have to be ready for all possible outcomes. I don't want you to get divorced. Even a narcissistic spouse doesn't want a divorce. But if you feel that's where it's gotten, that's how far it is, then the best thing you could do for yourself is to stand your ground and let it be known that you're not going to take it anymore. That's how you deal with them. The effects that they have on you, there are so many effects that they have on the human brain that you feel like they're attacking you. You know, you feel it in your heart. You feel it in your spirit. I'll tell you what's actually happening. You're trying to decide if you separate from this person, separate yourself, how much hurt and pain you'll cause. For your spouse, if they are a narcissist, you aren't causing any pain. You're just cutting off what feeds them. They'll find it again from someone else. and they won't change who they are. So, when you understand that, if you understand that, will a narcissist ever change? It's possible. But it would have to be in the most traumatic way. They'd have to lose something that they hold absolutely dear to them outside of themselves. Number one, a child. Their own child. They'd have to lose something. Either the physical presence of their child, the life of their child, or the trust of their child or children. That can cause them to change. Number two, powerful but rare. They actually confront themselves with why they are the way that they are. And they find out what triggers their behavior. Rare, but it happens. Number three, their own life is in danger. It won't be religion. You could try, but it won't be religion. They'll lean on that. If it helps them to achieve their ultimate goal, which is their self-satisfaction, then they'll choose religion. But their own lives have to be in danger. Mortal danger. Emotional danger. Then they'll change. Lord, let me cross the street for this dog come get me. For a narcissist, that's exactly what it takes. You can try any other way if you want to. But be prepared to have your patience and your persistence and your consistency tested to new levels. So, no matter what, I'll be here. And you can talk, you can listen, you can explain, whatever we have to do. Because dealing with a narcissist is not something it's not gonna work overnight. I'm talking, this could take years. And if you're not consistent, it could take decades. Alright, you guys, that's it for today. I'll be back with another video later.